Good morning.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
You know what always bugs me?
That's good morning somewhere.
No, that doesn't bug me. That we always say good evening, then good afternoon.
We don't always do it that way.
Yeah, we do.
We change
What did
it
I
up.
just say?
You said afternoon, I said evening.
Yeah,
Doesn't evening become before? Doesn't evening come? Damn, now the whole thing got me all fucked up.
Evening be coming, dog.
Because
Evening comes before good night.
yeah, afternoon is like afternoon.
Oh, after 12, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just afternoon sounds like late to me. You feel me?
Maybe it's 9 in the afternoon.
Because it's 9 in the afternoon.
Your
and
eyes
the
are the
edge
side of the
So that song
moon.
doesn't make sense, huh?
No, because it's 9 in the afternoon. That's the point. It doesn't make sense. It's a fictional land.
Oh. Come to a place where thoughts can bloom. Come to a room where it's 9 in the afternoon.
And that lyric is a little bit harder that you said that now.
That brings you back to Quadra's place.
What part?
The 9 in the afternoon. Can't be 9 in the afternoon.
Oh.
That's how you go into the room.
I want to put my 9 in you.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's 7, 8, 9.
Oh shit.
Got him.
So I wanted to start off this podcast with a little gift for Ivan over here.
Oh.
Big man of the hour. We got a birthday over here. Woo! The big 27.
What?
Yeah, 26.
Oh, that's man.
Yeah,
I know.
almost man.
Next year I'm going to join the 27 Club.
Respect the elders.
Adios, guys.
Adios.
Yeah,
Where you going?
27 Club. Next year.
But where you gonna leave us?
I'm going to die.
Amadeus?
Jebediah Springfield?
He's
Oh, I'm an
enjoying
angel
his
now.
Who are you? Rex Orange County? But I'll be a legend if I died at 27.
What's it there?
27 Club,
Rex
here I
Orange County.
come. Come on. Whole lot of
Chameleon.
decibels.
So what's on today's agenda?
Well, I wanted to show the gifts. You guys completely get this gift.
Thanks for happy birthday. I appreciate that. Is this what I think it is? Oh my god. No.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a little. I got him a little body pillow.
Oh.
It's not body shaped though. It's just like a little pillow.
This is totally cool, bro.
Tell the podcast what it is.
Oh, it's my best girl. It's Rem from ReZero.
Just
Damn.
wake up next to Rem every night, you know.
Dude, you mean
Or
every
morning. Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you have that night and you like look at her. It's night somewhere.
There you go. That's really thoughtful of you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really full of thought.
Yeah, I really appreciate this, dude.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I'm really going to sleep right now.
I got it.
You should give him to it afterward.
They were, well, it was right here.
He's supposed to lay up with it.
Well, he goes.
saw
He get,
He's not testing it out and shit. He's like, let me make sure it hits all the comfortable spots.
How's it feel? Does it feel like she's talking to you?
Nah.
Oh. Should I got like those Build-A-Bear things that like have her voice? So you squeeze it and she says something?
Imagine what the fuck.
No, he'd be like that one fool that kills everybody. That Amber fool. What was his name? Ember?
No,
That's the chick?
That's the chick.
Yeah,
Amber.
what was that fool's name?
I don't remember what his name was.
The one who idolized Ember?
It was the fuck. It was like a supermarket shooting. That's all I remember.
That shit was crazy.
I don't even know where the fuck my phone is.
It was like some dumbass
What do you
YouTube
say?
guy.
Goddess, and yes, I said my goddess.
Yeah.
Yes, I said goddess, not God.
He was in love with Amber from Danny Phantom
This was that he was gonna die.
and become a girl.
Yeah, become a goddess.
He bas-
live among the embers
He basically was
The embers that he made.
that he made.
he was gonna
That's
be
crazy.
he made I
Where's
guess
my
he made
phone
like
now?
some popular YouTube videos and he was getting kind of famous off of that. And then he had a big crush on Ember from Danny Phantom, and then he made his own. He stopped doing like his funny videos and started doing his own little like series of ghost girls that look like Ember. And in the way in his story, like when you die, you become one of the ghost girls. And so
His name's Randy Stare.
Randy Stare.
Damn, that's crazy.
And this fool like flipped a coin and was like, "Oh yeah, okay." He basically said, "If it gets this outcome, then I'll just kill myself. But if I do the other outcome,"
He publicized.
he
all of
publicized
this.
it. Yeah, no one cared. And then he got the outcome where he had to kill people with him, and he was like, well, looks like I'm not going alone. And then he was also mad because he was working at a grocery store, and his dad made him have a job. And he's like, man, I hate my dad making me have a job.
That fool was in the basement too, I think.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe. I'm reading like a it's not wiki. It's real life villains dot something.
Way to
And
go.
under his fucking skills, it says gunsmanship and marksmanship.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, because it's real easy to kill people fucking minding their own business.
Literally minding
It's like
their
a
own
baseball
business.
card.
With their guard down in a fucking... Just
It
doing
was
their job.
It was the Weiss supermarket. So
It was crazy. He left one alive.
Yeah, that footage is pretty creepy because, like, she's standing there and she's listening to music
Doesn't even know what
on her
what's
earphones, right? And he walks by her and he looks at her and he just keeps walking on. I'm like, damn, that close.
Does he like point a shotgun to the back of her head?
I don't think so.
I think it's on footage. And
But fuck that guy. That guy was...
You just
fucking
see him
stupid.
make the decision not to kill it. That's fucking crazy.
yeah. And then he kills himself. You know what's funny? He shares your birthday.
You're lying.
Randy Stairs, September 17th,
No.
Dang. It's in the
1992
prophecy.
Oh.
When he died-
to June
When he
8th.
died, he didn't become
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten you this pillow.
Nah, see, that's fucking weird, bro.
She's your goddess.
You know who else has my same birthday? Jim Cornette.
Who that?
He's a wrestling guy, but he's pretty popular, and he like trashes on all modern wrestling, and he has my same birthday.
All right. So you trying to redeem it? You trying to redeem your birthday?
Yeah, kind of. He's like, he has a podcast, and it's like the main podcast I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
The shooting occurred June 8th, 2017. The reason I know that is because he committed suicide on that day. So, it just makes sense. Mostly known by his online pseudonym, Andrew Blaze.
Yeah, that's even
Embers.
crazier. Crazier.
Mentally ill American who resided in Dallas, Pennsylvania. Yeah, not Texas, Dallas, Pennsylvania. He murdered 3 of his co-workers in a mass shooting and shortly thereafter killed himself. Jeez, man. And then after the fact, they're like, huh. While looking at all his fucking social media and YouTube videos, like, yeah, I'm literally gonna do it. And like,
He's like,
he did like a tweet, like a countdown and everything.
signs of slight evidence. That's what the report says. That shit was crazy. Oh, I was gonna say something else about that shit too.
He legit thought that the Ember bitch was real.
And that he was gonna go into the place he created.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's crazy or powerful.
Crazy.
He's crazy.
Crazy.
What if he met all the conditions? No.
That he made
Yeah.
Mormonism.
Oh shit. They're crazy too.
I'm just reading more about it. Yeah, but whatever, man. That was the gist of it. I don't want to go and give this guy more fucking time than he deserves on our podcast.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. And how could you idolize fucking just Ember and be like, all right, that's me now. This boy just made Ember his whole personality. Like,
And no one really bothers to check up on him too. Like that's checking in, like, oh, what's the place going? And that's, actually caring to check in,
I would just call the fucking cops on him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
Apparently, he had close friends, and they knew about it, and they didn't.
Yeah,
think
they're
he was
just like,
serious.
it's a joke.
Yeah.
No, he's doing that edgy humor.
Where's his him?
Yeah, remember when Shane Dawson was like jerking off on his cat? Yeah, that edgy humor.
Classic.
Classic.
Shane Dawson? Is that the orange hair white dude?
Yes?
Does
Does he have orange hair?
Yeah,
He's like a dirty blonde.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that orange.
Orange?
Orange?
Cassidy?
Orange is glad I didn't say banana.
Cletus?
Cassidy?
Orange.
Norm McDonald passed away. He passed away the day of the last recording,
Yeah.
and I forgot to mention it, but yeah, he was a big influence on my sense of humor. That fool's funny as fuck.
I thought he died the day of.
He did?
Yeah.
The day of the recording, yeah. And
Oh, I thought you said the day before.
Nah.
Damn. Yeah. So after the podcast, me and Angel were still hanging out, and that's when I was like looking. I was looking at my feed, and it came up. And you know when you see like a picture of a fucking celebrity, you always just kind of like go like, ooh, like oh no.
Is this in your gut?
Yeah, I thought it was a scare though. Like I thought he was doing something, but nah.
He battled cancer for 10 years and never told nobody.
And silence. That's warrior shit right there.
That's that Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
That's how you know too.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Motherfucker made like 12 movies before. They had like so many projects.
That's crazy. That's dedication.
Mm-hmm. And then there was that joke that went around like I forgot why, but he was like on a webcam for something.
Yeah. He looked all weak and frail.
And then people were like, the power of the Black Panther was strippeth away. And he was gone like 2 months later, and I guess everyone was like...
Everyone was making fun of him. They called him Crack Panther and shit like that.
Damn.
And then, and then that happened. And they're like, oh, shit. You know what's crazy, too, is that people be talking shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay.
And then, apparently, like, I forget who said it. I think it was a comedian or somebody, and they were like, oh, or I think it was a UFC fighter, actually. He said that he gets DMs from these people talking, people just talk shit, you know? And then when they see him in person, like, oh, can I get an autograph? Oh, you said all this shit to me, though. Oh, yeah, no, I want an autograph. Like,
it's weird, huh?
They want to talk shit, but then they see you in person, and then they're all trying to be all buddy-buddy with you or whatever.
Social media makes people have, like, a big dick mentality.
Yeah.
And they just want to talk shit for some reason.
I don't know. I think memes are a part of it, too, though.
Who?
Memes?
Oh,
You just look at something and go... You don't give it really a second thought.
Yeah. Especially if you think you're not going to see them ever, or you think they're not going to remember you. It's easy to talk shit like that, too. What is that?
The reason that Ivan's gonna do some dumb shit. Nah, because you can't even say stuff like that because then it becomes an actual threat, and then you might get fucking pulled out of work for fucking like. On the podcast, they were talking about this.
It's fucked up, man.
What do you think about that?
I would never do that.
Remember when like a kid like had a Nerf gun, and he was like, "Don't come to school tomorrow," like with the Nerf gun. Police came to his house and everything.
Damn, they raided his ass?
They raided him because he wanted to make a joke.
Where is it? This is a Nerf gun.
Sorry.
He has a high defense.
You punching Cuba?
Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah,
What you got?
I kind of did do that, huh?
What you got to talk about?
I got a couple of things to talk about.
Yeah, check them out.
So we watched, or I did at least.
What'd you watch?
The new What If?
What if what?
Well, it was what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark, like in the beginning of Iron Man. And I didn't. You watched this and you're like, how the fuck does Killmonger even play into this equation? like how is he there? How is he there? You know?
He was in the army.
That's why. So basically, they're saying that he was in Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever. No, yeah, specifically Afghanistan because they're in a specific place in, like a very specific like location in Iron Man, and that's the one they're talking about. And he was stationed there, or whatever, and he was the people that Obadiah Stane paid to kill Tony Stark, basically.
Yeah.
So basically, what he said was that he was like in a sting operation or like undercover with the 10 rings. They got paid to kill Tony Stark, and he's like, "Oh, cool! Like now I can make my plan." So he saves Tony Stark, reveals what Obadiah Stane did, and then Obadiah Stane gets fucking arrested, and Tony's like, "You're gonna be a new COO or whatever," and fucking Pepper Potts is like, "Yeah, this shit's sketch as fuck," and fucking
So he never becomes Iron Man?
Yeah, so he stops Tony's growth basically.
Shit.
And this movie, you know how like you watch the MCU, right? And you know about Iron Man's alcoholism. But they don't show that shit in the MCU, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Throughout the entirety of this fucking What If, there's not a scene that fucking Tony doesn't have a drink in his hands.
Oh shit.
The motherfucker's always drinking.
What? Isn't he like hungover in Iron Man 2 when he's in the donut?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Like they don't always show him drinking.
Doesn't he make a drink in front of everyone
Oh yeah.
in Civil War? Nah, he was making coffee.
Was he really?
He
Yeah,
got
he
he got
was.
a drink with Loki in Avengers.
Oh yeah, he did, huh?
Yeah.
Or maybe he was making a drink and he wasn't making coffee. I think he just made a joke about coffee. He's like, why are there coffee grounds in the thingy? Am I running a biker club or some shit like
yeah.
that?
But yeah.
What, Dick?
So Killmonger becomes the CEO of Iron Man's Stark Industries.
COO.
COO?
Yeah.
What's that?
Some shit.
Co-owner or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what happens to Tony Stark and
Cooperation
what
or
happens to Killmonger?
Oh, so basically, Killmonger's hatching this huge ass plan, which is the same plan essentially from Black Panther, but just with extra steps. So he gets Tony on board. But Tony. So
Oh, what is he, like 18?
exactly, yeah. Everybody's youngin'. So Shuri comes up later, and she's like a fucking child.
Whoa.
But so essentially, Iron Man makes the Iron Man suit, so he covers himself, and that's like the progenitor for like all his future things that he makes, where like it's always like around him, because he saved himself, so that's why he's the Iron Man, so he can save others. Since he was saved, instead of like making his own suit, he makes a bodyguard basically, like fucking Killmonger. So Killmonger basically gives him the idea, and he's like, "Hey, make this Gundam," and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Well, I like anime."
He says that?
Yeah, and so Tony does it, and fucking he's like, "Man, we need like a power source, something like a small arc generator." Nah, that won't work. And then fucking he thinks like. Or obviously, motherfucking Killmonger's over here, like just implanting the seeds and shit. So he's like, maybe vibranium, and he's like, man, we use all the vibranium up in World War II, and he's like, no, all of it. And shows off his ring that he had, and he's like, wow. So like, wow, the thing you just talked about, and you just have it around your neck. You're like,
Well,
aren't we just lucky?
spoopity boop.
My luck, man. My blessing.
Yeah. So then, like, shit just keeps playing into Killmonger's hands, and he fucking like just starts killing people, killing, and eventually he does it the same to Tony. And if you notice, through a lot of I think every single what if that Tony's been in, he dies. Like every single one. And then I think so far it's like 4 times.
How many
But
episodes have there been?
I think we're on 6 now.
Goddamn.
I think we have 3 more episodes.
Goddamn.
But I think there's gonna be 9 in total.
Tony's KD's down.
It is, yeah, and he can't bring it back up. Excuse me, we're in the end game now.
Oh man, everyone's gonna make fun of him.
But yeah, so essentially he becomes Black Panther, and he's at the fucking Wakanda, like trying to take over and everything's working out. And they like to end some of these episodes with some hope of like something else that's gonna happen. Like, yeah, he did all that, but then Shuri goes to Pepper, and she's like, "Oh, I have footage that he did like bad shit," and she's like, "Man, if we show that to somebody, like it's not gonna really do anything. So let's plan this out, like them together." That's how the episode ends.
Pepper Potts and Shuri.
Yeah.
And these are one-off episodes. So after this,
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, some of them are 2-parters.
I think their hope is that they get like a lot of people watching this, so they can make 2-parters of like most of them. Cause zombies, that shit was too fucking short, dog. Like you can't fit that entire story that they were trying to have in that fucking episode. I think the zombie one's the weakest, and then there's another one.
I remember you told me, I think it was you, or you were watching a video about it, but it was something was explaining to me that the Spider-Man zombie in the comics, Peter Parker's sense of justice was so strong that Spider Zombie literally was still out saving people. and trying not to be a zombie until eventually the zombie took over after a long time.
He uses his fucking veins instead of webs.
It's crazy.
That's just crazy,
hardcore.
dog. Isn't that hardcore?
That's hardcore. That's metal.
That's metal as fuck. You see fucking veins wrapping people up and
Like,
shit.
oh shit, zombie Spider-Man.
I'm about,
He webs you? What?
yeah.
Just kill me? What?
Yeah, just kill me. But yeah, I mean, it was good for what it was, but I hate a joke that people say. Oh, all right, so Winter Soldier gets like the Captain America shield, right? And he throws it at at Captain America, and he cuts him in half. And fucking he like falls off the train and everything, and like he goes up to the he goes up.
Cap
and he's like,
kills Bucky, or Bucky kills Cap?
Bucky kills Cap again.
And when?
In the What If?
In what
The
time?
zombie
though?
one.
Oh, in zombie?
Yeah, because he's a zombie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Cap's a zombie, so he kills... And Cap kills Sharon or whatever.
Carter?
Yeah. So then he cuts fucking Cap in half with his own shield, and he falls off like the back of the bus, and he like... away. And Bucky goes up to the shield, and like grabs it, and he's like, I guess this is the end of the line, pal.
Fuck!
Dude,
Dude, that just hit me with some feels, bro.
And then fucking all the YouTube videos and theory people, like, I don't know if they're just trying to reach for like a Cap joke, but they're all like, and then that's where he decapitates. But it's not his head. He cuts him in half.
Fuck.
So it doesn't matter how hard you reach for this joke, it's not there.
Damn, you're right. Who was it? I think it was Angel. He's like, oh, you decapitated my arm. Like,
Yeah, a long time ago.
Why you
Yeah.
gotta bring up bullshit?
Huh?
Why you gotta bring up bullshit? I learned my lesson.
Then, do you remember the dismemberment?
Yeah, I do actually.
He decapitated my arm.
Yeah, look at
Did
me.
you-
There's only two things you could decapitate, dog.
I forgot the other thing.
Yeah, it happened when I was born, dog.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
It's hard to believe that's true, but you're not even Jewish, bro.
Not even Jewish, dude.
They're just like, yeah,
I'm not even on the Judaism faith.
scar my boy up.
Motherfucker left his fucking initials in there too.
Off that shit.
Stem cell research.
Do you think stem cells could bring back a foreskin?
Bro,
Most
they're
likely.
doing so much shit, crazy shit. I'm pretty sure they can do that shit, dog.
Could I use my own stem cells?
I think you would need a lot.
It was cool because I was watching a whole ass episode of Louder Crowder. Louder
What the fuck?
Crowder.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
It's a podcast with this guy named Steven Crowder, and he dedicated the episode to Norm McDonald because I was like one of his big influences in comedy, I guess. And he started talking about his movie called Dirty Work. That shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that one is funny.
Yeah,
the one with the Dave Chappelle?
nah.
Which one was that one?
That's the one I referenced. First we eat the pig, then we all burn together.
There were him and all his crew were like saying their favorite lines from the movie, but they didn't say one of my favorite lines. He goes to like some circus or some shit, right? And throughout the whole movie, he has like a tape recorder, and he keeps giving himself like notes and shit. And so this bearded lady walks out, and she's like, "Hey, honey, you haven't lived until you've been with a bearded lady." And right in her face, he takes out his tape recorder and he goes, "Note to self: I do not want to live."
Yeah, man. Man was a genius.
Yeah, he's fucking funny.
Like, people like the deadpan deliveries and stuff from Leslie Nielsen, rest in peace as well. But Norm McDonald was one of the first to do it as well. Like,
He always had like a little smile on his face.
Yeah, that little smirk.
the
Yeah, a little
smirk,
smirk. I said, "You dirty dog."
Like he knew that shit was funny. Like he knew.
Snarky.
Yeah,
Snarky.
snarky.
Apparently, he got really so I watched a lot of Conan O'Brien, right? And I would see him come on, and he would like get interviewed, and then he would be funny, and then the guest comes out, and it'll be like a girl usually, and he says shit during her interview, and then Conan gets mad at him, and it was always really funny. But I guess I didn't even know this, but apparently the reason why that formula of like comedy that was set up in that late show right there is because of him. Because in the early 90s or the late 90s, he did that same thing to some other girl. It was funny as fuck, I guess. And it was funny. I watched it for the first time. And then Louder Crowder was saying, yeah, if you're probably going to see the moth joke and you're probably going to see the interview with this girl, but like, and he mentioned the one I was talking about right now. He's like, I want to show you guys some of the other shit that he's done, because like, it's really funny. It's so like bad that you can't even find these clips because they're trying to hide him. Because apparently he was on The View and he got banned from being on The View because he kept talking about how George, what's his name, Clinton? How Clinton killed somebody or some shit. He was making jokes about it. Yeah, there you go, Bill Clinton.
Yeah, that fool would just make jokes out of anything.
Yeah, and he wouldn't stop. You would try and stop him and he'd keep going.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't care when he watches the show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that show was kind of bad, honestly. Like, David Spade was like one of the first guests, and I was just like, this is boring.
Yeah, there should be more chemistry here. It's fucking David Spade and Norm McDonald. Like, you guys hang out.
Yeah. Because
it's literally watching them hang out, but like after a party or something, and they're like everything's already over.
Yeah, they're all tired and shit.
Yeah, they're all tired and they're just kind of like.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's like the bedroom talk where you're both laying down trying to sleep.
Even David
super bad and shit.
Yeah. Even David Spade was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, he's like, "Is this fake?"
Yeah.
It's like a dog room and shit, huh?
Yeah.
Basically.
But he has like a group interview with Conan, with him, Rob Schneider, David Spade, Adam Sandler, and fucking Nick Swartzen. And that's just hilarious. But yeah, like how we were saying, you know, he said you saw like the picture of him, and you're like, oh shit. And then like a week or two ago, the UFC fighter Brian Ortega, he's gonna fight next Saturday, right? And on his Insta, he posted up like a picture of him, and the picture was gray. And everyone was like, oh my god! Everyone was like, oh, my heart dropped when I saw this shit too. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? And I went to the comment section, and everyone was like, bro, what the fuck? We thought you died. And he was like, oh no, it's just it was an ad for his after party, for the after party after his fight. It even says on the after party this time. But it's like, bro,
it's like, man, dude, they really called his funeral the after party.
Like, why would you do that, dude? That's just funny, man.
Attract attention, dog.
Yeah.
That was a good ad.
I didn't even know he had an after party. Now I know. What? Well, okay, so there's this other fighter named Joanna Jędrzejczyk, right? She had a crazy ass fight last year. It was like one of the best fights of the year when she fought Zhang Weili for the title. And they interviewed her before the fight, right? And they asked her, what are you gonna what are you gonna do after the fight, win or lose? And she was like, oh, I'm gonna go out and party, because I guess she was just divorced. So she was like, oh, I'm gonna go out and party. Hopefully I meet like a cute guy or whatever's right.
Wait, to who? Who's this girl saying this?
She's a fighter named Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And but during the fight, it was a fucking war. It was a crazy ass fight, and she got a big ass hematoma on her fucking forehead.
Hematoma? What is that?
That's like a big ass bump that you got from like
getting knocked in the head.
Getting damaged, yeah.
Damaged?
Yeah, I guess.
Like fucking Joker in the head?
Damage. Yeah. And then she fucking, I'm pretty sure maybe she did meet a cute guy, but pretty sure that kind
He's like, damn, I never been a girl with 3 titties.
I never thought I'd meet the demon with tits on his head from Lil Nicky.
She's like, you like Lil Nicky?
That's my favorite movie.
Damn, girl, that's a nice hematoma. Give me a little piece of that.
That hematoma makes me want to go.
Let me kiss your forehead.
Oh, and that one too. Damn, let me cut that in bed. Cut it. You know what's crazy? I'm literally at work, and I was doing that thing again where, like, I would say, like, man, you should write that down so you have stuff to talk about on the podcast, and didn't do it again. Mostly because they were just, like, one-offs. It was, like, literally just, like, a thing to say, and, like, it wouldn't have led to anything. But how do I know that? How do I know you guys didn't have something to reciprocate?
You one of those things?
So I wanted to make some videos and stuff. I wanted to start getting this YouTube thing going.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, too, actually.
And then I was like thinking of some jokes, and so most of them are like fucking small. Like fucking Spider-Man. Remember how he's like, Harry? I don't know why that was in my head, when he screams Harry.
There's no Harry in the MCU.
There's none.
There's no Norman either.
Not yet.
Okay, keep going.
So he screams Harry, and I was like, wanting to make like meme formats of it, of like, what when she doesn't shave for like 3 months or some shit, and then have like a video of like pennies drop and putting him like in the background, Harry. I mean, just like really small stuff.
Harry.
Yeah.
You should download TikTok.
And then another one where it's like, oh yeah, like the professor from, was it Spider-Man 3? Or no, it was like 2. It was in Spider-Man 2, where like the guy, like, remember he flashes the fucking light in Peter's eyes, and Peter's like puts his hand up.
Doc Connors?
Yeah, and then Doc Connors is like, Peter. I was gonna change his voice and be like, Peter, can you name any other characteristics for Bigfoot other than his feet? And then have him yell, Harry!
That's funny.
Like, there's things like that.
What's it called? That guy who plays Doc Connors, right? He plays a warden in this funny ass movie called Let's Go to Prison.
Let's go. He's a warden in Let's Go to Prison?
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, no way. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Dax Shepard opposite, what's his name?
Remember when you wanted Dax Shepard to play
the voice guy?
The guy from Bleach?
The guy from Bleach, yeah. Urahara?
Urahara.
That fool's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could totally play him.
Mm.
Just put a fucking hat on him, some Guidos.
Who would be Yoruichi though?
Cat.
Oh, Rosario
cat
Dawson. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, boy.
She's different too.
She popped up on AEW last week and she looked good. Well, she was wearing a jacket, but she looked good.
I don't know. Yoruichi has like way different fucking features than Rosario Dawson.
Although I do like Rosario Dawson.
I do like Rosario Dawson. I don't believe that's the right choice.
Have you seen Let's Go to Prison?
I've seen it a long time ago. All I remember is the fucking sex doll. They made that sex doll like the fucking, like, what's that shit called?
There's no sex doll in there.
Let's Go to Prison? Yeah, there is.
I don't think so.
Is there another fucking prison movie where they have a sex doll thing?
Maybe.
Were you watching a movie actually?
Oh. No. I'm gonna cut that out.
Let's go back.
So, Doc Connors as this warden, he like lines up all the new fish for the prison, and then they're all standing there, and he's like, talking about how he runs his prison and shit, and he was like, if anyone, I don't want to do anything that makes you guys feel uncomfortable or against your will, so if any of you guys want to just leave, just put your hand up and we'll let you go. And so this guy like has this funny look on his face, like, and he puts his hand out like that because they're handcuffed. He's like, he waves it at his side, at his hip level, and then the warden starts smiling. He's like, he tells one of his guards, he like points at him, and the guard walks up and fucking just hits him with the fucking nightstick in his gut, and then he falls to the floor, and then he starts laughing. The warden starts laughing. He's like, I have an extremely dry sense of humor.
Dry.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Gotta look this up because I remember there's a fucking
Location.
Enhance.
oh, maybe this one.
Enhance.
It's just called The Big House.
The Big House. One over the cuckoo's nest.
Did you just search up
One Flew
prison movie with sex doll?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, I had to skip a few other movies. That one wasn't it.
Will Arnett. There you go.
Yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about. There was like a movie with like, it wasn't fucking Fight Club, but it had soap on it, and it was like, it was in a drain. Yeah, that. Yes, it's Let's Go to Prison. I knew, yeah, and then there was a sex doll in it. Let me see if Let's Go to Prison sex doll.
I've seen this movie a couple times. I don't remember a sex doll. Well, I used to always watch it on Comedy Central though, so it might have been censored.
Yeah, because I was gonna say was being a fake fan earlier today about something else. I forget, but I did claim fake fan earlier.
I used to watch Grandma's Boy on Comedy Central, and that shit was still hilarious. And then, so when I finally watched the
because then what if came up if I put a sex doll scene?
When I finally watched the unrated version, For the first time, I was like, what the fuck? Blew my mind.
Funny ass movie, man.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude.
You said, how could you see me?
What was it? Oh, wait. What was the name of the movie again?
Let's go prison.
Let's Go to Prison, right?
Let's go to prison.
I guess I live in a fucking Mandela universe where they had sex dolls in it.
Okay, yo.
It's okay, Galo.
Wake up, Mr. Green.
Neo.
Imagine it's
I'm having those dreams again. And it's this sex doll movie.
The sex doll's hair is blue.
Yeah.
It just keeps following you.
How many times can we say sex doll this episode?
We'll find out.
The sex doll business Worcestershire.
Huh?
Sex doll. I literally just have sex doll typed in Google, and these are the top searches. Sex doll ownership and agenda for research.
What the fuck?
Sex doll movie ending explained.
What?
Sex doll ranting about the human race.
Oh yeah, sex doll. That one movie with Anna Kendrick where she's a live sex doll.
Oh,
Anna Kendrick?
Oh yeah. Wasn't that like on one of those streaming services that never survived?
That's a real movie?
Yeah.
The fuck?
There's like a streaming service that had like a bunch of like actors and shit because they were trying to make like movies, but like short movies.
Yeah.
And then it just nobody wanted it. Like nobody cared.
Yeah,
So,
I remember
like,
Tom Holland was trying to push that shit too.
Yes. Well, I mean, all the actors that did shit for it had to push it. Like
Screen Actors Guilds members with the cards and everything.
Yeah. They all wore dark shirts.
oh, that one.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything. Just for the record, let the record show. I'm not saying anything.
I had to face one of my fears again
What was that?
the other day at work.
What was it?
Well, I'm afraid of old ladies, right? But I'm also afraid of like people with white eyes or whatever's that look at me with like I'm kind of scared of eyes, you know? I'm afraid I've seen something outside my window.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because when I was a kid, I was playing with my cars, my little toy cars, and then I looked up at the window. I was probably like 8, and then there was a guy looking at me, and his eyes were wide, and all I could see was his eyes, and I was like, whoa! And I got scared, and I ran into my mom, and my mom's like, oh, Dad, that's my friend. Because my mom used to have like her friends walk up to her window and shit. You know?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's what I tell my friends to do. Like, if I'm asleep, walk up to my back window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know, I don't know if that really was her friend or not, but that shit was pretty scary. And so ever since then, it's kind of creepy to me. But yeah, so 3 years ago, in my lobby, there was this old lady with like 3 little kids, and she had wide fucking eyes, dude. And she was just looking at me, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch's problem, man? So I couldn't be up there. I had to walk to the back and hide and be like, hey, tell me when that old lady leaves, because she's fucking creeping me out, man. And then she was gone. And then I remember like a year later, she came by again, and I was like, oh, fuck, this bitch. And she was doing the same thing, just like crossing her arms, looking at me and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? But it's been some time, you know, I haven't seen her for a while. But I was on register this time. And this lady comes up, and like her grandson, I recognize her. I know it's her, but her eyes aren't wide right now. You know, they're kind of small. And then
She has a second mode.
yeah, she has a second mode, bro. Because her grandson looked older, and I was like, well, a lot of people have been. It's been years, man. A lot of people are older now, so I was like, this probably is the same lady. You know, her grandson probably just grew up. And then she asked for this one thing, and I was like, all right, yeah, that's going to be about 15 minutes. And she's like, all right, I'll take it. And I was like, all right, what's the name? And I thought she said Eric, because, you know, she's wearing a mask, and her eyes are still small. And I thought she said Eric, and I was like, because, you know, some people, they come in, moms especially, they want to put their...
Mom's spaghetti?
They want to put their order in their son's name.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right. So I was like, Eric? And she's like, her eyes get all wide and shit, like super wide, like how they are. And then she goes, Mary! I said Mary! And I was like, and like, the me inside wanted to be like, oh fuck, and like run away or some shit. But I just stood back. I stared back at her, straight into her eyes, like staring into the eye of the storm, staring into Dr. Satan's fucking face, bro. And I was like, Mary? All right. And I wrote down Mary, and then I was like, it's in. And then I walked away. And then, yeah, I didn't cower or anything like that. I had to face my fear head on.
That's right.
And thankfully, she went and waited in the car, and she let her grandson wait in the lobby.
What if
And
he had
yeah, the son's like waiting for his name to like be said.
I know.
And you're like, Mary.
He's just waiting.
And he's just waiting.
And then he gets mad for waiting, and then his eyes get wide. He unlocked it.
He locked the fucking white eye.
His skin starts to wrinkle like right before you.
Oh,
And he starts like assuming her form.
Don't hug me, I'm scared, part 3.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Smith.
What's with you in Matrix right now?
Mr. Anderson.
All right, I wanted to go back into talking about the Matrix for a second because I was trying to make a point in the last time we were talking about this.
Rem's in a coma, but technically in a coma. What if she's in the Matrix, bro? Because her hair's blue. No, just kidding. Go ahead.
Where these people are, so in all these situations where like the Matrix would happen or whatever, it makes sense to fight against it because like Naruto, you could fucking like, you can still even see like dead people. Like you could do reincarnation jutsu or whatever. But like that's a whole thing though. You like there's life to be had in these other universes where the Matrix might happen. Like right now, you can live life, and it makes no sense to fucking just be stuck inside a Matrix world. But in the world of Matrix, if you choose to live life, you're dead. There's no point in trying to live a life. You're gonna die in like 2 weeks because there's no fucking way to even get food.
That's what you said last time.
That's what I'm saying, and it just makes no sense how you're like, well, go die then.
Well, you just never know. Maybe you do find some shit. You just never know.
What are you gonna find? How are you gonna find a seed or anything?
That's the how you say it.
There's no animals.
That's unknown. Like you don't know how far that goes. I mean, for one person to just wake up like that, you know, it's the drive of the human to survive. And
to survive will be to stay inside the machine.
Yeah, but most people don't want to just stay in a machine. To them, that's not living. It's just the way people see the world. Like
so dying is living. So dying is living.
Well, you seem to have to fend for your life is dying to you, I guess. But to me, I see it as a way to overcome strategies if you do, and if you do die, then at least you try to overcome those. But the person who is gonna try to overcome those obstacles already know the responsibility that they might die if they don't.
But what I'm saying is that
they got cool ass ships.
They
got cool ass futuristic ships. They got cave raves. They got sloop goop for food. And you get to have fucking. Never mind. You get to fuck.
Oh, like real life.
On the outside.
Like real life fucking.
Yeah, real life fucking.
That was the issue for Demolition Man too. You couldn't fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone. Yeah.
That fool was mad. That fool was mad when he was like, "Yeah, let's fuck. Fuck yeah. I've been asleep for like 1,000 years." And then Sandra Bullock was like, "Yeah, put on this VR." That fool was mad.
Sandra Bullocks. What the Bullocks, mate?
What the Bullocks?
I don't think they say what the
Bullocks. You know what trips me out though? Okay, so it's like
they don't.
In the real world, right? You get hit by a bullet, and you feel that bullet because it's the real world, and that bullet is real, and so it's gonna hurt you, right?
Depends. Am I on PCP?
No.
Then yeah.
Okay, the scene.
I am though.
I am though. So
the scene in the Matrix
doesn't hurt me.
Where they break in to save Mr. They break in to save
Mr. X.
What if? I was gonna say Mr. Smith.
What if Mr. Smith was Morpheus?
Yeah.
Morbius was actually evil.
What if Morbius was evil and Mr. Smith
was trying to save Neo?
What if Morbius?
Morpheus.
What if Morpheus?
Morbius, the fucking vampire.
Yeah. What if Morpheus was like, "Oh fuck, Mr. Smith is spitting facts right now, bro," and then Mr. Smith was like, "Damn, maybe I'm too harsh on these people." And they just like
these people just want to live.
Yeah,
they just want to live, just like how I do.
Yeah. Okay, so check this out though. So when Neo and what's his name? Morpheus?
Yeah.
When they're running off to the helicopter in that building, and one of the agents shoots Morpheus in the leg to like this one room, I'm like, how does he feel those bullets, bro, if the Matrix ain't real?
Well,
it's in the code.
Yeah, it's stuck up to your mind.
Just like what Angel says before.
But he didn't see those bullets get shot or anything.
The brain's
like
a
that.
powerful thing.
But how does he know that he's getting hit by bullets right now?
Well, the
It's
machine
encoded
hooked
into
up
it.
to, yeah.
It's encoded into the thing, into the
Yeah, it's
matrix
all
system.
coded, yeah. Just like how they encode taste.
So they
know
encode
what-
that
Like you don't know
bullet?
what the taste is, and
They
then you,
encode the pain.
So that
so-
bullet's flying through the fucking digital air and gonna hit.
Yeah, just like games.
That shit's cool how like they look at the fucking matrix symbols from the outside in the real world and they can see what's going on in the actual matrix. But if you know if you don't know what the fuck's going on, then you just see those coding.
yeah, just like Dragon Ball Z.
Kinda, yeah.
Focus, Gohan.
Well, apparently they shot for shot that Frieza Goku fight
Just like they live.
for Mr. Smith and
On the
all with the
sunglass, yeah.
sunglasses. That makes sense though, because that's sunglasses
Yeah.
that allow you to see the truth.
Yeah,
Does it make
part of,
sense?
I mean, it does make
Yeah,
sense
Does that make sense though?
in that fictional world, yeah. But in the Matrix, I'm saying it's cool too. How like you see the coding and then like you actually see what's in the Matrix and shit. I know.
Just like the trailer.
I know Kung Fu. Show me.
That's funny.
I need you to download all the data for helicopters and how to fly them.
Got you. It's basically the Tuxedo, but on steroids.
There's a movie called Akira.
Bro always wants to try to bring the Tuxedo into a
Because that's my
podcast.
favorite movie, dog.
What's Tuxedo?
Jackie Chan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How is that like the Matrix?
Oh, I'm saying like the powers and shit, because the Tuxedo lets him learn everything. You know, it's like it's like muscle memory. The Tuxedo gives him muscle memory, so he can do whatever he wants and so like.
For real?
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
he walks on the wall.
Whatever.
He walks on the ceiling.
Does he walk in his ad?
Oh, he
Oh.
does.
Damn, Jackie Chan really just showed us an ad and fucking left.
I don't know. Damn Tuxedo.
Damn Tuxedo. He probably didn't even want to leave. The Tuxedo just told him to leave. So you're saying the Tuxedo's like Taskmaster?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So he can see anybody like fight and he'd be like, "Oh, I have that downloaded."
It has a password when you put the Tuxedo on. It
Show
has a
me your
password.
moves.
What does that have to do with what I said?
Well,
so he can download any fight. Yeah, it has a password.
I'm just talking the technology that's built into the Tuxedo. So like, you understand it a little bit more. You get me?
So who will win though?
Taskmaster versus
Fight Neo, of
Captain
course.
Falcon.
No, Jackie Chan in Tuxedo or Taskmaster.
Oh man, that's hard. Oh man.
You haven't seen Black Widow Taskmaster either.
Neo.
Oh, I haven't. Is it good?
Is it good?
I don't like that.
He has Black Panther claws. That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, you guys both haven't seen it?
No.
Oh.
Oh, they did him dirty.
I mean, they put him in a Black Widow movie, so that's already doing him dirty.
Yeah. Should've been like a yeah.
Should have been in Captain America or some other cool ass movie.
You guys need to watch it. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I can spoil it for Angel. Angel doesn't watch no fucking.
Yeah, he doesn't
Marvel
watch
movies.
shit. He hasn't
He
even seen
doesn't watch anything,
Endgame.
dog.
Yeah,
He hasn't even seen Infinity War.
You know what he watches? This motherfucker, all he watches is Tuxedo and fucking Bad Boys.
We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
Yeah, and we're gonna be watching that movie for life. That's it.
That fool, like, he's a big Spider-Man fan. Doesn't even watch
Hasta la
Spider-Man
fuego.
movies.
He doesn't watch Spider-Man movies.
I watched the old ones. And I actually did watch the new Spider-Man movies.
Homecoming?
Yeah, Homecoming. I watched Homecoming. And
Bro doesn't even see the best ones. Amazing.
You saw
Spider-Man.
Far From Home and you haven't seen Endgame?
yeah, that's why. That's how much I like Spider-Man.
You know he's in Endgame and Infinity War, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't fuck with the Avengers like that.
You're weird, bro.
It's
I just stopped fucking with the Avengers for a while. Like I got bored of them.
it's a universe.
Yeah, I got bored.
Whatever
of it.
happens across all of them.
Bro, Iron Man, I didn't even really fuck with Iron Man like that.
You didn't answer your question.
The
Either
movies were-
Taskmaster or Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, probably.
Before
I'm
we
gonna
get
go
a little bit
Jackie-
too off
I'm gonna
fucking-
go biased. I'm gonna go Jackie Chan
Told. There's no fucking way.
because he's gonna have the medallion in his pocket.
No, you can't do that.
I did it. He
You
has a
can't do
medallion.
that.
I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan Tuxedo because he's gonna have the medallion in his pocket.
You know what else? He's gonna have the medallions all from fucking Jackie Chan Adventures too.
Exactly.
The talismans?
The talismans.
Yeah. I used
He's
to
gonna have the mask too.
those ninjas was dope as shit.
Oh yeah, they were with the red eyes and shit.
Yeah, and
Even the bad guys, like the
blue
big dude,
paleness of them too.
the white hair ponytail guy with the
Yeah.
suit. Damn, that fool kick ass on.
the
But
big
didn't
ass
he?
fool with the
Didn't he?
I can't remember. I think he did.
He's badass. He kicked ass. Did he?
I'm pretty sure. You look cool.
You know what? I'm going by headcanon here.
Yeah, he did.
So what were you gonna say?
What was I saying?
You were talking about the MCU.
Oh, Iron Man was cool, you know, but like, then after like, I kind of stopped caring, and then because I was a Cap guy, you know, I was a Captain America guy.
All Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which side of Civil War were you on?
Cap.
Cap. Yep, I knew it because you're a Cap guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know who else?
You're a Cap guy too?
You're a Cap guy?
Yeah.
Captain America guy?
Captain America guy. You know Spider-Man's on Captain America's side, right? He's also on Iron Man's side, though.
Dude, they made Iron Man so badass with the fucking nanotech and shit. I was like, what?
It's because they're like, we gotta keep having him evolve.
Yeah. And Infinity War, bro, he gets down, dog. He gets fucking
He get
down.
hella down, dude. How you gonna fight a fucking... I don't know if they're gonna make a canon. An Eternal with a fucking deviant fucking gene, dude. How you gonna do that?
Thanos is an Eternal?
Technically, yeah. He's the cousin to Angelina Jolie's character. If they make that canon. He is in the comics.
Oh, that's something I was going to talk about. So, pretty much, I've talked about Atlanta before the show.
Yeah? You didn't know that was him?
No, I know that was him.
Okay.
But, like, there's this character on there named Paperboy.
Paperboy.
All about that Paperboy. And every time he comes out in a different project other than Atlanta, I always get excited. I'm like, oh shit, Paperboy! Like he was in Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. He plays like this
Hey,
guy.
man, don't do that.
Yeah, hey man, don't do that. I was like, oh damn, it's Paperboy, dog. Fuck yeah. But then
motherfucker was like, oh yeah, this one right here? Yeah, I can give you this one.
Actually, I can't give you
Yeah,
this
you know what?
Hey! That's Paperboy, man. That's Anyways, he came out in the Godzilla movie, and he was just a conspiracy theorist guy, and like the cliche, oh, I'm a conspiracy theorist, I'm weird, and I was just like, damn. So it kind of ruined Paperboy for me. And then so when I saw the magazine spread for Eternals, and I saw Paperboy as one of the Eternals.
Remember how I sent that to the group chat, right?
Yeah, I was like, man, that's Paperboy, but I ain't even excited no more. Like,
so
Eternals already looks boring, and Paperboy's already kind of ruined for me. So
hot take. So on these I don't remember the magazine it was on, but
Time Entertainment.
It wasn't on Time.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think it was on Time. I think they only put.
People used to fuck with
Maybe it was like Entertainment Weekly. Or
I still kind of fuck with magazine stuff.
I like looking at them when I'm online.
I can actually talk about some magazines, but first I'm gonna say in the group chat I sent it, and I was also like, it's funny how we've gotten like so social justice with everything that there's now token white guys on those shots. Yeah. So like every single combo of the characters that they had for each of those covers was all like multicultural. It was all multicultural, and then
multicultural.
Like, yeah, and then like, but each of them had one white person in it.
One white guy.
Yeah, you might be stumbling onto something, Galo.
So
might be something onto something, Galo.
So like
stumbling onto something.
I mean, I'm just saying that
you might be stumbling
like
onto
it was
something.
kind of like in your face, like it was like right there, and you're just kind of like, okay. But good on them too for casting a lot of them.
It was good.
A lot of them what?
A lot of cultures.
Oh.
Good on
what do you mean?
Nothing.
You're saying I was gonna say like race or something?
Yeah.
No, cultures. Like, I think they're just gonna show how the Eternals were like all around the world, and that's why.
All around the world, we can make time.
Yeah.
Born in the north, cause
I'm in my prime. No.
Like
no,
I said,
we
I'm almost dead.
skipped the
I'm almost gone. I say yeah.
We're gonna get fucking DMCA though.
What's that?
They're gonna shut us down because we were playing music that's not
RCHP?
Yeah.
No, I said that wrong.
Yeah.
RHCP.
Yeah, red chili hot peppers.
Red chili hot peppers.
That's our band now.
Corbin Blue was in this movie called, I don't know what it was called, but he was like, he was a dancer, but like these girls played jump rope
Yeah.
professionally, and then their group, he joined their group, and then because he was a dancer, I guess. I didn't watch the movie actually, but
I think
their team was called Red Hot Chili Steppers.
Oh yeah.
yeah. What was it called though?
I don't
It
know.
was like jump.
Corbin, jump in.
No.
Corbin, come through.
Oh, maybe. No, it was like fucking like Jumper or some shit with Hayden Christensen.
No jumper.
Jump in.
No jumper with Matthew 13. What's
I
his
used to
name?
watch the movie a lot when I was a kid for some reason.
No jumper. The podcast.
Maybe it was like Jump 5 or like
Maybe
High Five.
maybe it was Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Footloose.
Nah, that's with the pig guy. Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
Smells like Kevin Bacon.
Andy Samberg has a Footloose parody in Hot Rod. I never seen Footloose, but yeah.
This boy made an I Wrestled a Bear Ones reference.
Ooh,
Angel.
what do you say?
It smells like Kevin Bacon.
Ah! I saw them live.
Classic.
They were crazy.
I can't even do the.
I can't name any song.
I know this.
Motherfucker just said one though.
You see this one?
You can name one now.
Yeah, but that's kind of like cheating. You
Is
just
it?
don't- Yeah.
Does it smell like Kevin Bacon or does it smell like Teen Spirit in here?
Oh, smells like Ivan.
Bro, all right. So earlier we had our we had our
I was embarrassed.
Yeah,
You really embarrassed for that?
Yeah.
How are you
Not
gonna be
the
embarrassed for that?
I don't know.
So we're at Pizza Pizza.
Some things don't need to be on fucking record and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Some
Something's
things
about
don't
to
need to
do
be on
it, though.
record. I want to have this like a fucking like time capsule. I want to remember. Like I want them to know that.
I said that shit.
So we're giving him some good ass advice though, and motherfucker just doesn't want to take it, and doesn't-
All he does is
he just shits on us.
It's
That's all he does. That's all I gotta say about that. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. All right. Liquor. I barely know her.
Wait, what?
The liquor store.
Oh yeah.
So there was this liquor store that we were right across from. We're filming from a parking lot that I gave Ivan some driving lessons in.
Oh yeah. It was the first time I ever drove a car.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What was I thinking? No.
It was your BMW too, huh?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then we did it again in this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was fun. That was like back in 2014, 2015 maybe.
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then Ernie taught me how to drive like in 2018 in a parking lot at a park. And then no one ever taught me again until Juan started teaching me. And then
Didn't your ex teach you too?
which ex? Nah.
I thought you did.
And nah. Yeah, but then
I thought you did.
nah. And then so Juan taught me a little bit, and then I got kind of good, but then I drove my uncle's car and I kind of like crashed into the curb because I took a turn too fast, and and then I stopped driving after that. But then I remember I drove Juan's car again after that moment, right? And I did all right, you know, I didn't do bad. And then I took driving lessons. Now I know how to drive. Everything was okay.
How am I supposed to?
He's like saying, cut that shit out, but also, let me explain myself real quick.
But do I want to do it again? No. But the fact that I did it, I'm like, fuck yeah, I know how to drive.
Bruce dry snitched himself.
So we leave
Like
that in?
hard. I don't know. Do we leave that in? What are we doing?
I guess
I don't want to leave that in. I don't want to promote that.
Don't do it.
Then why you keep talking about it?
Dude, look at Flatbush Zombies. They'd be like,
But where do I cut that off though?
acid. Dude, we do acid.
Wait,
We do
sorry,
psychedelics. I'm not telling you to do psychedelics, but we do psychedelics.
That's an entirely different notion.
I'm saying I don't do that. I don't want to do that shit, and don't do that shit.
Oh, he
But
didn't do it. The liquor took over.
But I did that shit.
The liquor took over.
I'm having a life crisis right now. How the fuck do I edit that?
I am the liquor bud.
I am the liquor man. I'm the liquor from Resident Evils. Yeah, that one.
Look here, I barely know her. Got him. That was my joke. You like that shit?
That's pretty funny, man.
I forgot who I got that shit from.
This is the other bucket. So we have new video games that came out. I want to know if you guys were hyped. I'm gonna go by them one by one. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.
Nah, because there's SJWs on there.
Bro, you guys are so fucking dumb.
They specifically said that they'll be making it for the modern audience, and we all know that's code for it.
No, you just have a hard on for hating anything that slightly resembles something SJW.
Not me.
No, Angel. Like, literally fucking, like...
But I will admit that that's kind of, like, whack.
This is
Especially after hearing what that one bitch said.
Oh, about the men? It was a...
Yeah, the one...
One of the writers was a man hater?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I'm really happy to work on this project because of the diversity. Like, there's not a lot of white men on this cartoon. And that's mainly what drove me to this cartoon, was that it says, I like diversity. And she was a fucking white bitch. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's what the people on the fucking podcast are thinking right now. Like, you're talking about that one TV show that we were talking about, like, a few podcasts back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so people probably thought that you were talking about Star Wars right now.
No, but, like, that's one SJW writer, right? And there, you know, there's like...
That's
like
not one. That was an entire team of them.
Oh, yeah, that was an entire team.
That
team of them.
every single person on that show,
So,
on that Crunchyroll exclusive.
These people are like, they're like an extremist. They're like the extreme form of whatever thought they have. So, if there's one writer on there...
There's bound to be multiples.
But they're gonna have that same thought process, you know?
You know what the problem is? They're trying to solve a problem with previous solutions. So they're like, oh, there's no diversity in the show, so let's add a colored person, and let's add...
Like, just make your own shit.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what color. Like, it literally doesn't even matter the color. They can make them literally like a green alien or some shit. Like, it literally does not matter the color. And then they also say, and a few more females, but we gotta make them strong. And they use that, and only that.
They're gonna put a...
They didn't make any new actual solutions to, like, make characters like
better.
Zuko
Yeah.
or some shit.
They're just gonna add a black guy in there, and he's gonna be cool in the first game, but in the second game, they're just gonna forget about him.
It's not games though. It's a show.
Oh, it's a show?
The one that you're talking about. If you want to talk about the Star Wars thing, we're talking about something
I'm talking
else.
about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
All right, so
Angels, look what they did with Finn.
Angel's adding this SJW outlook on it. On all they just said is modernize the speech that they had in a fucking old game. It's an old game. Modernize the speech just means like make it more fluid and understandable.
What about Star Wars? Like Princess.
Star Wars have their own way.
What's the actor for Leia?
Star Wars has their own.
What's the actor for Leia?
Organa. Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. There's an interview of her when she was younger, and she was saying like, everyone had complaints about the dialogue that George Lucas wrote out. Like normal people don't talk like this. Like, how am I going to deliver this line and shit like that? And
it just seems
but he didn't write the game though. It was LucasArts. So
my point from earlier though is that Finn's a dope ass character, and then like, you know, diversity, and then the next two installments, like they don't go anywhere with his character. They kind of just like,
it sucked so bad. Now you're talking about the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you gotta be more outward with what you're talking about.
That's what I said. I said Finn in the new movies. In the first.
I thought you were talking about Adventure Time because the similarities.
We're talking about Star Wars. Why would I be talking about Finn from Adventure Time?
I don't know why. Well, I mean, mostly it's because you were talking about the cartoon, and the cartoon has to do with is in the same style as Finn because Finn's like the progenitor.
F82187 because
there we go.
F12187 because Galo wants me to call him by his government name. No,
by his number.
It's the
by his number.
That's his first order name.
He just wanted to have humanity, I guess.
Sorry, I just want everything to come first order.
No, but I get you with Finn because like it just seemed like they just do it in a black guy just cause. Huh? Yeah.
And he was cool, man. He was badass.
What do you mean by that, Angel?
What did he really do aside like than just like go along with the story?
In the first movie, he did a lot.
Yeah, in the first
He
one,
did.
yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
give you that. But then what did they do with this character afterward?
Exactly, yeah. They
Exactly.
fucking just
You know they're gonna
mincemeat.
they were gonna kill off Poe. That was the original plan for episode 7. So the two main characters would have been Rey and Finn. And then but they're like, and they were, but we don't even get, we never even got to see I forget who it was. I think it was Rey and Poe never saw each other throughout the whole episode 8, some shit like that.
Oh shit.
Until the very end, I think, or some shit, something like that. I don't know.
Who
cares?
How they try to salvage fucking Finn by having him go like, "Hey, I have something to tell you. Hey, I have something to tell you."
And he never gets to tell her.
Guess I'll tell you
Damn,
later.
what was that shit? Fuck. Hey, I'll tell you next time.
I'll tell you later. How you do that to a character? Especially like, bro, the first trailer, how they hyped everybody up. The man from Attack the Block, this dude that you've gone like years without seeing in a movie, is holding a fucking lightsaber. You're,
Hell
oh
yeah.
my god! And then
And he got down too, bro.
Oh.
On that battle of the cantina, and he runs over, stabs some motherfucker, and
this
then the other
motherfucker
guy's
had-
like, "Hey!"
And this motherfucker had training, dude.
And he was like, rah, rah. And then they, even in the first, okay, I like episode 7, right? But even in there, they're like, "What did you do?" "Oh, it's the sanitation. You were a janitor." I was like, "Man, what do you
but
gotta
then
do that,
they
man?"
fixed that with the comics that they came out with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he moved up the ranks.
Okay, that's cool.
That's why when the guy said traitor, he was actually on the same team with him, and they were training together.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were already like clashing there, because he was using that thing too, which means that he had training
Imagine-
to use a fucking
Imagine-
sword or weapon.
Imagine Finn was like, "Yeah, I was in sanitation," and he was like, "You're in sanitation, and we're doing this whole thing." He's like, "Yeah, that's how the movie goes, right?" And then what if Han
Yeah,
Solo?
because that was his first job.
Yeah,
because
what
he
if-
was moving up.
What if Han Solo just shot him and was like, "Boring conversation anyway"?
But a movie.
Nah.
Oh, I need to show you something.
Oh.
Oh. But also,
I was gonna.
but
tell-
what do you think about it though? Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Like, you really think they're gonna ruin the entire game by getting
Yes.
fucking
Yeah,
dialogue?
Look at Star Wars Rebels. They ruined Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Nah,
They're not
didn't.
changing the game.
No, it's a remake. It's
No, it's
it-
they're not changing the game. They're updating it.
but what do you mean by updating? Because it's different. Because updating modern speech and
They
updating
made a-
game
they-
How are
is
you
two
gonna get a
different
game that
things.
looks like that, like fucking KOTOR, and fucking literally just change the graphics? Why would you do that? When you have all the fucking new available shit, of course they're gonna start from scratch, but still make the same game.
You know how we were talking about Marvel versus Capcom Infinite?
Yes.
It's the same logic.
Nah.
See, now you're just trying to shit, just to shit on something.
What?
No, I'm not. Because what I'm saying is because SJW kind of like thought process is everything must be good, and so like Knights of the Old Republic is all gritty, it's old school. There's slavery, there's a lot of shit bad going on there. I just don't want it to be watered down. That's all I'm saying.
You're saying that they're not
You
going to
played that
show
game?
that.
Yeah, I played a bit of it. I think I played the second one.
I played like the beginning of it.
Yeah, I played the
It was
second
fun.
one. Yeah.
It was fun, but then I was young and I deleted my uncle's.
You're saying
Yeah.
that they're not going to show
So I
that
just
type
never
of
played it
stuff
again.
in
Yeah, I
Star
feel like
Wars?
a lot of it will be watered down. I feel
They
like a lot
still
of
show
it,
that shit in Star Wars. We just had the Mandalorian come out and they still talk about that shit. These people punched a baby.
Oh, who, they punched Grogu?
Grogu, yeah.
No.
You didn't see that?
No, I don't watch that show,
Oh, what show?
but I'm going to though.
Fucking the Mandalorian.
Oh,
Eventually.
that one's gangster. That one's gangster.
See, and you think that the fucking team's not gonna know what's
Well, there's
what's
no
up?
Kathleen
yeah.
Kennedy or SJWs on that team though.
That
Yeah, it's LucasArts. It's like the original people who fucking made it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, they made a Battlefront, and that game was cool,
They
right?
didn't make Battlefront.
Didn't they make Battlefront 2?
No, not LucasArts.
Isn't there a
That's
Battlefront
EA.
2 right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
EA
That's EA.
Sports.
Oh,
That a lot of
it's
people
EA.
don't
It's in the
like.
game.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of mad at them.
Yeah, because
The only reason that the game doesn't,
yeah,
it was.
How
when
was
it came out.
Battlefront 1? Was that good?
No.
yeah,
Same thing.
Like, yeah.
But Battlefront 2, didn't we used to play that together?
Oh, you mean like the old one?
No, the new one.
No, it's because they updated
The EA
it.
one.
Yeah, they updated.
Yeah, they
so,
updated it so
well,
they
it's like a
didn't-
point system now, rather than just like pay to play.
Yeah.
What year did Battlefront EA come out? The first one, like 2017, 2016ish.
Yeah.
Because
5 years ago.
episode 7 came out in 2015, so yeah.
Yeah, because it has a prequel
Jakku.
thing to Jakku. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Yeah.
It has like a prequel story.
Oh, so I was on Insta today, right?
Yeah.
And they posted this SF Street Fighter 2 new costumes coming to the game. Akuma, Cyber Akuma from Marvel vs. Capcom, right? Or X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And then, what's her name? Rose? She got a Ruby Heart costume from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The pirate bitch. That's tight, huh?
Oh yeah, the fucking Maximiliano dude was talking about that.
Oh, he was? Maximilian dude?
Yeah, but you know, Maximiliano. I miss him. But yeah,
That's fucking cool. Like, I think that's cool. Ruby Heart's a cool pirate character, and Mingo is a cool cactus. Those are original characters.
Yeah, so like I say, and we talk about sometimes about fucking manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
What am I saying? What that it's not even just them. Cyber Akuma. Fucking now we have Ruby Heart, Jin, Sayotam.
Oh yeah, he's Ryu. Or Ryu has a
Ryu
costume.
has his costume. I'm just. They're bringing up a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom stuff into Street Fighter 5.
I think it's Karen. She has an Ingrid costume. Ingrid's like this character from
Inbred?
Ingrid from Capcom Fighting Evolution or some shit. I never played that game, but that character looks cool because she was a Koff inspired video game character.
All right.
I like Koff.
Oh, sick.
King of Fighters. I mean.
I'll be playing Cough when
We need a new
when I'm doing laundry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
We need a new SNK Chaos.
SVC Chaos. Hell yeah, bro. I hope they would make a SVC Chaos too, but use the KOF 13 graphics when they do all those sexy ass sprites. Mott, Shiranui.
Why every single damn person in their entire community, you talking about my
Shiranui?
Yeah, Shiranui.
Yeah. She's
But
too good.
the thing
She's too
is-
sexy for Smash, bro. They'll never put her in.
The thing is, I'm an ass man, so why don't we have her just turned around?
Thanks for clarifying that for me, Galo.
Yeah.
'Cause I was unsure of whether or not you're ass or bass.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna go for fucking Proto Man instead of fucking bass.
I'm more of a bass guy. Why are you doing this, Bass? We are not enemies. You know what's funny? I never liked steak, right? Growing up as a kid. But when cartoon characters would take out that T-bone steak, I thought that shit looked good.
And you just
When
bite
who
into it.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
And they leave the little circle point and swing it around their finger or some shit.
That's tight.
Cartoon,
That's a ribeye.
cartoon characters in general.
That's a ribeye where they have the circle part.
And then Madagascar too.
That's who. Who's the dog from Tom and Jerry? Frank?
Tony.
Tony, really?
I think so.
Tony, Tom, and Jerry?
Let me see.
I think his name's
Spike!
Frank.
His name's
Spike!
Spike,
His
yeah.
name's Spike!
I said Tony?
Yeah.
He looks like a Tony.
He doesn't look like a damn Tony. I forgot Spike's on his collar.
That fool was Spike.
That fool was
That fool was
down.
Spike.
That fool was down for his set, bro. He was like, "What's up?
Yeah, he's
What'd
like,
you do to
"What's
my
up?"
dog? That's my
Yeah, my
son.
son here.
Look at him, how cute he is.
Look at that. Bro, single father representation.
That's what I'm telling you
Dude,
about.
that's
That's
tight.
what I'm talking about.
It's gonna be-
Alright, so here, you guys, technically you heard it on Twitter first, or whatever he posted this. But Topher Grace got some inside news on some Far From Home shit. You guys want to hear it?
Topher Grace.
The spoilers may be included, just saying. You guys still here? Alright, cool.
You mean No Way Home?
Yeah, that one. Please keep it between us, but yes, I am in it.
Oh,
The plot starts with Peter Parker, Tom Holland, bummed that everyone knows that his identity, and then some crazy shit happens with Doctor Strange and Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina, comes into this dimension. Then Electro and Green Goblin hop out of one of those energy circles, and they're like, "It's spider stomping time!" Then Tom Hardy and I pop out and battle each other. I win, Avi. It's not like even a fight. I just like kick his ass immediately.
fuck yeah.
Not to give too much away, but there are also some actors from the original 70s Spider-Man show, Aquaman and Batman, Affleck, not Keaton, crossover. And thanks to Disney, Han Solo's ghost from Rise of Skywalker and that Eve robot from WALL-E, again, please keep it between us.
That's funny. You want forgiveness? Find religion. God, I want you to kill Peter Parker.
But that's what fucking Eddie Brock would do, though.
You think so?
Yeah, motherfucker's an idiot.
That's true.
Wasn't he smart? Wasn't he competent?
No, that's Flash Thompson.
Yeah, it's fine.
Eddie
Flash
Brock?
Thompson?
Yeah.
I thought Eddie Brock was like the big bad version of Peter Parker.
He's just a jock.
He's just a bully.
I thought
He's just
Flash
bully.
Thompson was just a bully.
No.
He was a jock football player bully.
First of all, Flash Thompson becomes into the military, so he's not just.
He's also Spider-Man's #1 fan.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he has a
Yeah,
huge
that's
sense of
true, too.
justice.
Yeah, that's true too.
Huh.
Like, his sense of justice is literally a fucking mirror of fucking Spider-Man. And that's the reason he went to Afghanistan before it was, what was it? He went to a different war before. But now, in modern comics, because modernizing just means doing stuff that's now,
Oh, okay.
instead of having him go, like, to a Black Lives Matter
That's
rally.
when
It's
normal people talk to you though. Not when people that have agendas.
That's when
I
that
feel
comic.
like you have an agenda.
That's when that.
But anyway,
That's when
so-
that comic got modernized
I
by
remember.
like sensible people, not SJW writers.
And then Eddie Brock, his whole thing is that he was like, he had an abusive father. Fodder.
Yeah, fodder
so,
around.
so he had
So
like
he
all
just
his
threw-
father. And then,
He
No,
would
and then it
throw
came-
shit, and then it would hit him. It would come back at him and hit him.
No, it's like Sid from Toy Story. He had a bunch of abusive fodder.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You
And
know
then
what-
the toys attack him.
You know, you said when I was talking about the hematoma and damage and shit, and you're like damage. That was like fucking bullseye.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
I was like,
Huh? And then Joker's like, I'm damaged. And Batman's like, bro, are you Penguin or are you Joker? He's like, do I have Penguin tatted to the top of my head? I don't think so, Batsy.
and then Batman's like, oh, sorry, damaged. That's right.
Imagine they have a penguin and the penguin actor, and he has like a
Mama boy.
mama boy. I'm rich tatted. I'm rich, bitch.
He only fucking, like, every time he's on the screen, he is Diane-word. I'm a rich
The Antwort.
bitch. I don't care. I don't care about the right
Hey,
production.
I think
I'm
Shelby's
going
on Netflix.
headcanon. Is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's yesterday.
Yeah, we grew up in California. We localized that word. We localized that shit.
The Antwort. But what do you guys think about fucking No Way Home? Sounds dope, huh?
Oh, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if he's actually in there, because that's my Venom.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about that leak?
I don't like Eddie Bravo. I mean Eddie. I love
Eddie
Eddie Bravo.
Bravo.
I love Eddie Bravo.
I don't like Tom Hardy.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's what kills.
You guys
Venom.
didn't see that trailer where fucking Venom punches Tom Hardy in the face?
Nah.
Well, you missed it now.
The one where he jumps out of body? I think of something else.
There's a new trailer that came out. But there's also... Fuck, what was I going to say? I went into too many other things.
You're down the rabbit hole.
I went down the rabbit hole. How are we still on Matrix shit?
Huh.
We never left.
It's just I'm 26.
How do you feel about it?
I feel old.
Oh.
Wise man, you gotta respect your elders.
Oh, there's this movie called Akira, right? Acura?
Accurate?
Yeah, and it inspired a lot of movies nowadays, like The Matrix and shit. But it's really cool.
I remember
It's an anime movie. And there's a scene, because I watched it for the first time last year, and there's a scene where it's about like a couple of teenage boys who are like riding around motorcycles and shit, and then like they get caught up and they're at this detention center, and then the guy helping like signing their papers and shit, basically deciding whether or not to put them in prison and shit. They released them, and then one of the main characters, he was like, whatever, you old ass man. And then the guy was like, I'm 25. I'm not even married or have kids yet. And I was like, fuck, I'm 25. Or I'm gonna be 25. I was like, fuck.
I'm an old ass man.
I'm an old ass man.
I don't even have a wife or kids yet.
I don't. I'm young now. And then yeah, that's pretty
I'm
funny.
young now.
Also, that movie is what I think it was. Someone said it was one of the first time in the anime that the main characters shout each other's names, because one of them goes Tetsuo, and the other one's like blah blah blah. I forgot the other guy's name.
The Eternals comic I was talking about was called Total Film.
Naruto, Sasuke.
Nandemo! 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 Nandemo!
Fucking
Satsuki! My toy!
Motherfucker really said, every time I kick your ass, you always stand up. And it's like, yeah, Sasuke, that means you didn't kick my ass.
Nah, there's that one time he kicked his ass at the Final Valley and he didn't get up.
No, that's not. Oh, yeah.
Kakashi had to pick him up. That's crazy, bro. I thought
Kakashi
Naruto...
like went on top of him like, you got knocked the fuck out.
I thought Naruto was gonna win that shit,
He's
bro.
oh my balls.
Yeah, but he did win. Remember? Sasuke was like, you're not gonna get scratched on this fucking handband. What did Naruto do? With his bare fucking hand.
Claw.
With his bare fucking hand.
Fang.
Fang over fang. Fang over fang. Fang over fang. Oh, you're a Kiba main, I see.
I'm gonna be Hokage.
Remember
Yeah,
how
because you're really gonna defend a whole village with your fucking beast mimicry. Fang over fang.
He's giving everybody dogs. He said a dog for everyone in the village. You know what that means?
What?
Protection for everyone in the village.
Oh. What are you looking at, Angel?
I'm thinking.
What are you thinking about?
I'm gonna make a PowerPoint for Galo
Oh, okay.
Go about.
SJWs invading.
Media?
Yeah, media.
Go ahead. We can make a YouTube video about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a deep dive.
Yeah.
We're passionate about this.
So what other games are coming out?
So we also have. So Insomniac, as you may know, made a very popular Spider-Man game. It was widely received. Great reviews.
Miles Morales.
Very, very positive. Then Miles Morales has emerged from said thing as well, and people just fucking love it. So Insomniac's like, how about we tackle somebody else? Maybe ye old knucklehead.
Captain
Or
Knuckles
Wolfer-
from Flapjack?
Yeah, boy. But not. It's a prequel story though. Before he lost all his limbs.
Wow.
Amazing. It's gonna be a pirate game. The American Wolverine.
Oh!
I fucking hate you. They're making a Wolverine game. They only released a teaser. It was a huge bar that got like fucking everything's all broken and shit. But there's like this one guy that still has like a switchblade. He's like, I'm gonna go stab fucking Wolverine that's over there still sitting down eating a beer. Yeah, eating a beer. Yeah, because that's how hardcore he is.
Well,
He's
in other countries, they like their beer warm.
Because
They like their beer warm. So technically, the hops gets all solidified, and you really are kind of
I'm
drinking.
pretty sure
I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's Canada, especially because the memorabilia, like in the back of the bar, is
How do you like that?
Canadian.
Fuckhead. How do you like that? Head fuck. Some beer fest. I like how I said the joke, and Angel didn't laugh at all, and I'm like, it's beer fest.
It's because I remember the entirety of the movie. That's just funny.
If you remember the entirety of the movie, you wouldn't realize it beforehand.
No, because I remember that part. But I didn't remember Beer Fest.
This is the guy that wants to write that PowerPoint.
That's why I need to write a PowerPoint because my thoughts are everywhere. And you don't understand me.
You're going to write a PowerPoint for every single discussion we have.
Well, that's how my mind works. I might have to.
I have so many things I'm
Important
saying.
things.
They
Important things.
slip out of my mouth at misopportune
I
times.
feel you.
But anyway, we talked shit about Marvel Legends, their Eternals line. SJ's figure artists came out with more
Yeah.
Eternals, and they actually look like the fucking actors. So.
They do look like the actors,
Kudos.
but at the end of the day,
It's still Eternals.
it's still Eternals, yeah. But Steve's hyped on it, so that's cool.
That's good
Yeah.
to have somebody hyped for a movie that really has no standing.
I am more interested in Inhumans than I am Eternals.
You know, what I'm interested in the new Insomniac game. That's not just Wolverine. They released Spider-Man 2, which is gonna include Venom.
Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah, Kraven like delivers like the line like, "Man, is there anybody in this fucking world that can fucking fight me?" And then Venom's like, "We can."
Yes. Kraven about to get whooped.
Hell yeah. It wasn't so many games. First game was like Spyro. I think that's why they call themselves Insomnia Games because they were like trying to make that game overnight,
Huh.
and then they just didn't sleep.
That's what's
Is
up.
that true?
I believe
That's
so.
not what's up.
I
Do not do that for your work. Or
That
whatever.
actually, that's true. You don't have to fucking kill yourself just to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big problem in the industry to this day for manga creators.
It was a
Writers and
would
the
die
dra-
for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like for the company, what's the company gonna do for you?
Well, it was their company. It was the two
Don't be a
guys.
company man. Do you?
For you.
Yeah, work and be a good worker.
Yeah, well,
but
at the time, it was like 2 or 3 guys.
it comes to a point where you're like, man, I ain't doing that shit for you, man, because I ain't no fucking company,
Yeah.
man.
I don't care how many of us we are. I want to sleep. I don't care what you want to call the company. I want to go to sleep.
They never slept.
Yeah.
They're just like tubes hooked up to
You
the
know
Matrix.
what? We might call it that, but let me sleep on it. What do you mean?
Remember that episode? Do you remember that episode of the Powerpuff Girls where the Sandman actually came to try and put them to sleep and then they kicked his ass?
And then there was like a guy walking his dog,
And he was like, I'm the Sandman.
but then you start thinking about it, and he wasn't walking his dog
Yeah. I remember that fool. And his dog could talk.
because it wasn't a dog. It was walking his gimp.
What the
Blew your
fuck?
fucking mind, huh?
What the fuck?
Here, let me show you a picture. So
Let me
it's
see
like
it. Let me see it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That gave me chills, high key. High C?
Yeah, because
Orange lava
Because
burst?
if you didn't know, Powerpuff Girls, they're all living in a
Simulation?
no.
Are you gonna show me the prisoners inside the Powerpuff Girl costumes?
You can show me
With
the
their
code.
hairy legs?
No, I was gonna say they're living in the fucking I forgot the name though. Purgatory.
Oh,
It was all interesting. You had my attention
Yeah,
until you
no,
said that.
that's what they say though.
I actually haven't.
Are
heard
you
that
wearing
for Powerpuff
earrings?
Girls. No,
Oh,
they're stretchers
okay, cool.
with Naruto on. I see that. Yeah, it's like a Naruto, the Leaf Village.
Oh, that's clean. That's clean, papa.
Yeah,
That's clean, papa.
Thank you.
No problem. No problemo, as the kids say.
Jump up us.
Yo, Yugi boomers? Yugi boomer now. Nah, I ain't a Yugi boomer.
Are we not Yugi boomers?
I'm a
I'm pretty sure we are.
I'm a millennium puzzle.
You puzzle me.
Get it? Millennials puzzles? I'm a millennial artifact.
I always thought this invisible guy on the Powerpuff Girls was just funny because he's obviously dressed as a pimp. But now it only occurs to me, maybe it's not an invisible dog he's got on a leash. It's a fucking pimp, dog.
Oh, you see this thing right here? Oh, it's like curved upwards.
Well, see, I'm pretty sure that's because of his hand. He'll be holding it right there.
Oh. He just has his fingers in her ass.
There's that one chick on TikTok who does the pit play.
What?
Yeah, this is one chick on TikTok.
Where are you on TikTok? Like, what the fuck are you doing on there?
No, I'm watching YouTube videos of people making fun of these people.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you get to like watch these videos and still be like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, without being so soulless. Yeah, she goes into Starbucks and mind you, she's on a leash and the person who's recording is holding the leash. She walks in and then they order coffee. You think it's just regular coffee, right? Nah, it's a puppuccino. And then she eats the puppuccino on the floor, right there in the store. It's crazy, dog.
What did everybody in the store do?
Haikifu, they didn't focus on the people. It was just like the main focus of the video was like the chick being a dog. Like they didn't really focus it on the people.
is that one of the dog girl people that gets paid like a bank?
Probably.
Do
most
they
likely.
wear like that like leather mask that's like
No, it's,
shaped like a dog?
well, what's a little bit weird is that she doesn't. So like she's like looks normal human, but on all fours and walking on the leash.
What do you mean? No, I can see that. I can see like two different like sides of the equation. The people who want to dress like a dog to show that that's what they are.
Yeah.
And the other person that's just like, no, I'm like naturally
Dog.
dog.
I saw this Instagram ad, right?
Oh, not the.
Okay.
It was like a skinny dude and a fat guy, right? And they
perfect 10 together.
so like that's funny. And they finished cleaning, right? And then they go, damn, we cleaned up. Hell yeah, we did, man. Yeah, we did a good job. And so like they're kind of kicking back with their like cleaning utensil still in their hand. And then this voice goes, yeah, they did, blah, 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 like the ad voice. And they react to it like, what the hell? What was that?
Yeah.
That's a cool ad, yeah. And, you know, I think about it, I look at that ad, and I don't really see them as a couple. I see them as, like, roommates, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like any SJW would be like, that's a gay couple right there. It's diversity.
Fucking owned.
Diversity.
Yeah. Because remember how in Star Wars Episode 7, Finn was like, you have a boyfriend? You have a boyfriend? Or some shit like that? Or what is he, your boyfriend? And then because of that, everyone thought that Finn was gay. I just saw it as Finn was like, oh, he wants to kind of get with Rey, but you know, if she has a boyfriend, then obviously he can't really make a move. Yeah. Or if he's respectful.
Yeah.
And I saw him as a respectful guy.
You know what though? I didn't hate the whole Finn Poe thing.
I kind of don't hate it either. I didn't. Especially with the memes of the I wish someone would look at me the way Poe looks at Finn.
That's funny.
Yeah. I remember.
That's more.
It's kind of like because it's organic.
That's more evidence. Yeah.
It's organic.
Exactly. Exactly. It's organic.
It's not fucking. It's not forced on you. Like he didn't rescue fucking Finn, and Finn was like, "Thanks." And starts fucking like looking at him up and down and shit. No, they were in a life and death situation. They fucking went over, and then when they had time to talk, they talked, and then he was like, "Oh, here's your jacket back. No, keep it. It looks good on you." Come on, bro.
That's
like
cool,
that.
yeah.
That's natural shit.
Yeah.
That's homie shit. That's homosexual
That's the
shit.
homosexual shit.
What if Finn was like, "Hey man, you're cool and all, and I love you like as a brother, dog. I'm straight actually. I like Rey." And he's like, "Oh, you like Rey? That's cool because I like this Daft Punk chick anyways. She's not in the movies yet, but she'll be here."
She's not in the movies yet.
I see in the script.
Yeah, don't worry.
Actually, I'm just glad to be alive because I was almost dead. I almost got killed off.
Yeah, don't worry. It's definitely not after the scene where it's like super fucking boring and you're already going to sleep, so you sleep through the fact that she's introduced.
Rose is there with a mop. She's like, "I'll be your sanitation buddy."
Bro, isn't like even like the interviews and shit that they did for that before that movie came out, and they're like, "Oh, like is it good?" Blah 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 and all this shit, and then like you just like look at their face, like especially Rose, and just.
Not to be disrespectful, but like to be like in a Star Wars movie, it's not like big face like Star Wars faces, you know? It's not like this is faces you see and like, oh yeah, that's a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It's just.
What do you mean?
Like
I don't know what you mean,
bro.
You look at the old Star Wars movies, like okay, those are like Star Wars characters, but you look at these characters, they don't look like Star Wars characters to me, really.
Nah, they look like Star Wars
They
characters.
look like Star Wars characters to me.
I feel like Rey really fits in.
They were all just written terribly.
They were all written terribly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
how do you, man?
Rose
got dealt the worst hand in cinema history.
That's how we're gonna get through this. Not by killing, but by saving what we love.
It's that Easy W shit.
Bro, you just
saved one person and killed everyone else.
Was it that Rick and Morty episode where
You
he tried
killed-
to save the fort?
Oh yeah,
Yes. He tried to save the fort, and he kills like the whole town. He makes Gearhead fucking.
And then he's gonna like erase humanity and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny. Hey, Morty, I saved one of your friends. Yeah, I saved a whole bunch of them. Oh, you did? No way. Yeah, here you go. And he starts farting.
Don't do that. No. He's like, I found the whole portal. A whole portal.
Good morning. I got a whole portal for you, Morty.
Goodbye, Moon Man. Goodbye, Moon Man.
That song's on the
Spotify.
They have a vinyl. Wow. But I don't support Dan Harmon.
Yeah, me neither. I used to have that song and Terry Folds on my Spotify, and I took them off because fuck Dan Harmon.
That video was too much, dog.
That was too much.
That really like.
I don't even want to talk about it.
You could go through a thought process, and then there's a different thing of doing it. Like you don't like go during it and going like, maybe we shouldn't. But no, he did. So
he wrote it, he filmed it, and he did it.
And then he did it.
Yeah.
And then the people that were with him were like, that's funny.
What are you talking about?
None. You don't need to know about this.
That's why I kind of don't like when people still talk about Rick and Morty. And it sucks too because I like.
Oh, you talking about that shit?
Yeah.
That's just weird, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I stopped watching Rick and Morty.
Something with the Roiland guy, Justin Roiland.
Who's that?
His original pilot
Morty
for Rick and Morty was terrible.
Rick and Morty. What was it called?
Dick and Shorty. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it's called.
Something in Morty.
Dead ass it might be.
That's like half his grandpa.
Yeah, it's basically just Rick. It's the pilot of Rick and Morty, and it's Rick. Morty wants to go back in time for some reason, and every little thing that Rick does for him, he wants to get blown first from Morty, his grandson. And there's where I think like you really need a team of
people to tell you to shut the fuck up and like not write that.
Yeah, because okay, so Rick and Morty is amazing, right? It's a cool show, but like it doesn't have all that bullshit because it has a good staff of writers there to make it better, you know, to make it not just fucking incest. Grandpa pedophilia shit, you know, yeah.
But some of it still sneaks into the episodes as is evident in some of them.
Yeah, because Morty's still in what was he, middle school?
And they have such a big heart on for him fucking. Like they want him to fuck. Like so much so that they gave him a fucking kid.
Especially when they like, the fucking half kid.
Oh god.
Hey, the sex doll.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, when somewhere's in his dream, or when doing
in the teacher's dream.
The teacher's dream.
Oh my god.
And then I'm pretty sure they do one of his like his crush too or something.
Remember that? I think it was like, was it?
That's why people are tripping on Big
I think it was like the
too.
mom's ex, and Rick stuck him in like a fucking world with like a bunch of like little furry creatures. And this motherfucker impregnates like all of them, and like there's like a bunch of like disgusting half breeds everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got against half breeds, Galo? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but
like I was about to be like, you about to get into this? No.
Yeah, we can get into it.
Nah, but let's get off that subject.
Blade comes in. I want to talk about half breeds.
Someone was making a Blade reference today, and they were like, he was like,
I can't wait for that Blade.
I'm a night walker. I was like, you mean day walker? He's like, yeah, that.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
You're a ginger? That's crazy, man.
That's my Joker laugh.
That's better than Jared Leto's.
Why does it go? I can't remember.
He doesn't either.
Yeah.
He forgot midway. He was like, all right, I'm going to do it like maybe some Mark Hamill or maybe action. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
That's what I was going for.
I am Galo, Angel. Stop the podcast. We need to cook.
Jam on it. End this podcast.
Well, this has been Angel G.
Ivan O.
And Galo V.
Stay blessed.
And we're about to
Stay stressed. Oh, shit.
end it.